Hey, this is Ailey. You know, how would you categorize the world that we live in today? If you had to choose from, we can expect what will happen tomorrow, or we have no idea what to expect tomorrow. Well, see, let's look back in time. See, do you think Moses expected to hear from God when he was on Mount Sinai? And do you think Moses expected for God to tell him to go to Pharaoh and tell him to let my people go? And when the Israelites crossed the Red Sea, do you think Pharaoh expected for him and his army was in the middle of the Red Sea? Do you think he expected the walls of water to crush down and drown him and his army? And look at Paul on the road to Damascus. Do you think he expected to be knocked off his horse and blinded? And then, do you think he expected for the hunter to become the hunted? See, even today, things will happen in our life unexpectedly that will have a dramatic impact on our life, or will have some type of impact on our life. See, December 6th, me and my wife had something unexpectedly to happen to us. I went in for surgery on my back, and when they cut my back open, even the doctors found something unexpectedly. They found more scar tissue in there than what they first thought. And while they were taking that scar tissue and cleaning out so they could do the surgery, my dura mater that surrounds my spinal fluid and my spinal cord, it tore. And so a 2-hour surgery wound up being a 7-hour surgery. And half of that was just cleaning up the scar tissue. Now see, me and my wife, we wasn't expecting all this to happen. And I certainly wasn't expecting to come to and the doctor be standing at my bedside and telling me that I was going to have to lay flat for 24 hours. And this had an impact on our life. And I was not expecting to go into surgery with 2 legs that worked normally, and then come out of surgery and only 1 leg worked normally. But see, during these times of when unexpected things happen to us, the Bible tells us to draw close to God and He'll draw close to you. So when unexpected things happen, we need to draw close to God and let Him draw close to us, instead of keeping Him at arm's length like I did and tell Him, whoa God, look, we got to talk. This wasn't supposed to happen. I wasn't expecting this. But see, also when unexpected things happen, we have to look for blessings in there. Now see, in my situation, I'm very thankful that the doctors were aware enough to see that what had happened, and they were on top of it and fixed it. So it wouldn't be more damage done than what was done. So I'm very thankful to God for the doctors and them being aware enough to handle the situation and take care of it in a quick fashion. But there is one thing we can expect. Revelation 22:12 tells us that Jesus says that He's coming soon, and He's got His rewards with Him, and He will give according to each man what they by their works. And see, the Bible also tells us that if we deny Christ before men, He'll deny us before our Father. But if we acknowledge Christ, then He will acknowledge us before the Father. Now see, our reward we can expect, but what we expect is what we do. And if you sit there and say that you don't believe in Christ, you don't believe in God, then your reward won't be so hot. Well, it'll be hot, but not the good kind of hot. But if you stand strong in the faith, you believe in God, you believe in Christ, then your reward will be a wonderful place, will be a glorious place. See, there's only one thing left to answer. What will your reward be? I'm Ailey. We thank God we can make these videos. We thank y'all for watching the videos. And remember, keep reading, keep believing, and keep the faith.